This is a nice C.chinense pod, a wild one if you will, and this one's from Guyana. It's called Ma Wiri Wiri, and this was grown by my friend Jim O'Connor up in Oregon. And as you can see, it's a pretty small. Some of them are a little elongated, like this one. Some of them are round. It does depend a little on where the seeds came from, but let's have a look inside this one. And as you can see, there's a lot of placenta, and I've cut it right down where the placenta is, so you can't really see very much. Let me just do another one. It has a very strong, very fresh smell. Let me cut the other one open and see how that one looks. Okay, that's a little better. There you go. It's a nice fresh C.chinense smell. Some elements of tomato-like fragrance in there as well. It's fairly thick-walled even for a small pepper like this. But the seeds, you can see the seeds are actually pretty small too. Again, typical for this kind of C.chinense. There we go. So, I guess somebody's got to eat one. And that's me. Hi, Nigel Carter here in a very noisy and bird-centric world. I'm hoping that they're going to keep a bit quiet for the next few minutes. You've seen in the introduction, I have here the Ma Wiri Wiri from Guyana. This was sent to me by Jim O'Connor. Thanks, Jim. And the smell on these is really great. It's very, very, very fruity, with a hint of C.chinense. Little bit of sweetness, but yeah, it smells great. There's a little bit of a tomatoey smell to it, sort of tomatoey richness, so let's see how it tastes. Ma Wiri Wiri. That's really good. That's delicious. Really fruity. Not as much sweetness as I expected, but it's a little bit acidic. So the fruitiness is balanced with the acid. The heat is pretty good. That's probably, maybe a fifth habanero hot, that kind of level. 50,000-ish probably. And the heaters are very, very peppery, aggressive heat. I told you they'd start, didn't I? It's a very peppery, aggressive heat. Very black pepper prickly. The flavour is wonderful. The flavour is absolutely delicious. There is definitely a tomatoey undercurrent to it. It does have a mild C.chinense taste, but it's primarily very fruity and a little acidic. There is a touch of sweetness in there, but not much. That's really, really nice pepper. That would be great for ceviches or just putting on your sandwiches. Let me just eat this other one and make sure. Yeah, there's an initial very aromatic note to it that kind of goes up your nose a bit, which is very pleasant. I'm trying to think of what it reminds me of. I'm really not sure. It's a very interesting interesting pepper. Really nice flavour. I'd say for a pepper that size, in the sort of wild chinense, for want of a better term, it's quite an aggressive heat. It's, as I say, it's not all that hot, but the heat itself is pretty aggressive. It hits you in the tongue, a little bit in the back of the throat too actually. But it's very, very prickly. It sort of dances on your tongue. Oh, I wish I could edit all these bird noises out, but I can't. Yeah, it's making me sweat. Oh, I enjoyed that. Those are really nice. Yeah, it gives you a nice warmth at the end. The sort of aggressiveness goes away a bit and gives you a really nice warmth. Those are great. I like those a lot. I might just grow those next year. So, that was the Ma Wiri Wiri, a capsicum chinense from Guyana, sent to me by Jim O'Connor. I know that Ahi Joe has seeds for these. I'm not sure if Joe's selling seeds or not right now, but I'm sure there are a few people that have it. I highly recommend it. I really do. It's a very nice pepper. Could be very, very, very useful in the kitchen. Very good indeed. Alright, this is Nigel Carter saying thanks for watching, and I'll be back with some more soon. See you later.